this shit mean a lot to me. You know, this shit don't feel as good as it look. I'ma keep it real with you. Like Sopranos family.
Shit don't feel
straight
as
though.
good as it look. I'm straight though.
The street shit made me what I am today. Niggas know I went so hard for that shit. I deserve this shit.
You fucking with me.
What you coming, nigga?
You got like
this ain't
that.
my story about rags to riches. More
You got
about
like
how I
that,
mastered
that
physics.
last of a breed cut going on type shit. But
Yeah.
No, for sure.
But I'm fucking with it. It's like he bringing that old feel back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the feeling I get. Cause I know you a big Hov fan.
Big Hov fan.
Mhm.
I just love people saying real shit. You know what I'm saying? So Benny just be cutting through. He be cutting through the record. You can feel the passion through the records.
Yeah.
So I rock with it.
Cole went crazy on that bitch too.
Yeah, he cold.
Hell yeah. I think that's when his feature run been going crazy.
It's a crazy feature run, bro.
But I feel like that's where it was like, hold on. he said something in that feature about it like, I'm not playing with y'all niggas. Like,
Yeah. He been telling niggas though.
Yeah.
Like that new shit he just did with Yachty, he telling niggas like, yeah, bro, I ain't.
Then I heard a weak ass comment about niggas saying how he only hopping on tracks with niggas he know he can't fuck with. Man, that nigga can hang with anybody.
Yeah, no, facts. I feel like he on this run because bro dead ass about to retire though. I feel like he giving.
You know,
I don't like hearing that.
I heard a take from academics about that, which is the one time I do agree with him. He said that like people at the top of the game outside of Drake, but Kendrick, J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? They the reason why the rap game kind of at a low because people ain't got to compete no more. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They put out an album every 3-4 years.
Facts.
So in the middle of it, you know what I'm saying? It just singles and
bullshit.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? But back in the day, bro, you had to worry about a Kendrick drop, Cole drop, Drake drop.
They was coming back to back.
drop,
Big Sean,
Kanye might drop,
Wale.
you know what I'm saying?
50 might drop. His shit
Like
was going crazy at
it
a
was
point.
like that going on. So when people talk about the rap game being messed up, I think it's because the people who we think is at the top, outside of the Drake, you know what I'm saying? People who was like lyrically at the top.
They ain't releasing music.
They ain't putting out music. They ain't, and it's like, my thing is, we know they got music.
Yeah, but
So
you know who will fuck it up too?
Who?
I feel like they got the recipe because they know they got that core fan base. But then you got some rappers, they think they can play that role. Like the Lucci's and the Rodney Riches, they'll drop a classic and then take a 3-4 year break before they drop another one.
Yeah.
But in that space, Lil Baby then came.
Walk you down.
Yeah, a bunch of niggas that came
that shit
between
definitely
time.
happened with Roddy Rich.
Yeah,
or like one thing I always apply is Larry June. Like June just dropping. Like,
That's
you know what I'm
hard.
saying? Like he ain't thinking about none of this. He might drop 5 tapes.
I ain't up on June like I should.
And me either. He done dropped too much.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, like,
he on some young boy shit.
Currency was like that though.
He just dropping, bro.
That's
but
hard.
you know, I think it might be different based on his label situation and whatever. So he like, man, I'm building whatever. He got merch running. He got tours, but
he going crazy in the streets though.
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah, he got kind of like what Dom had,
Mm-hmm.
Dom Kennedy vibe, and then I heard that 1991. That's what made me like, okay, I like what
he tough.
He talking crazy because that's my year. I'm a 91 baby. But yeah,
I ain't heard that, John.
No, that's that one. That 91 one hard. But yeah, if you tuning in, welcome to IBI, Intellectual but Ignant. You know, we here, episode 19. I'm with my boy Boogie, and we got a special guest with us, man. Boogie, my fault, Boogie, for cutting you off.
No, I was just saying, what's happening?
Yeah, Boogie here with me. We got my boy Dr. Dental in the building.
Let's go.
My boy, Dr. Johnson, what's happening, man?
Yeah, all is well, man. Appreciate y'all boys for allowing me to come on here and chop a little shit, man.
And we couldn't wait for you to come up here because you the type, like I said, I tell Boogie, like, we had a conversation at his at the baby shower.
Yep.
And it was just like, man, I gotta get this nigga on the podcast. You just be randomly just dropping jewels. Like, you don't even be knowing it. And I'm like, people gotta hear this shit that you talking about. And like, even if you follow you, like on the social media platforms, you pop it. But in a humble, positive way. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
I always respected that about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very motivating, for real.
Bro.
So welcome, bro.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, so we here. I know y'all boys, y'all some East Siders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. This a East Side legend right here.
Yeah, man.
Like, in the making,
bro. Yeah.
already though.
Bro, and the East Side, man, I think, Boogie, you tapped in Was it my dad that was cutting your hair?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, his dad was cutting my hair, bro, in middle school before we even met. Like
before I met him
for like 3-4 years. Like this was my barber. Like I would always see his picture. Like, I got a son your age. Then 9th grade, end up meeting nigga like this is my partner. Like, like your daddy cut my hair, nigga. Like,
And was your dad cutting your hair growing up?
Yeah, bro. But what's crazy was before 11th grade, I had braids.
Oh, yeah,
from like 2nd grade to like 11th grade.
It
was that Bow Wow. It was too much going on.
That was a nasty era.
Yeah, bro. So I had braids from like 2nd grade to 11th grade. But Pops was just on the east side. His barbershop, Nick's barbershop,
this is legendary,
bro.
Yeah,
staple on the east, bro. Like
Facts.
a lot of people came through there to get chopped. Like that was like a, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like V103, they would do like syndicated shows out of the shop. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
that's a staple for real.
Yeah, bro. They had
that's hard.
All the athletes on the east, like they had like a wall of fame. Like every time you get my haircut, it should be like hella niggas with they signature on that shit. Like shit was hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, my granddad used to cut my shit. He used to fuck my shit up. And he's still cutting hair to this day. You need to quit his shit though. I ain't gonna lie. But that's hard though. So then y'all was at Tucker with it. You feel me?
Redan.
Well, I stayed at Redan. They went to Tucker.
Yeah, I left Redan.
And that was important too, just seeing like the duality of that. You know what I'm saying?
Black Mob days.
A little, it was right after Black Mob, I think.
Facts, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I went to Tucker 10th grade, so that shit was probably still a little going on. Yeah.
No, that was actually some wild shit too. Everybody had a Y in front of their shit. YGB, YCP.
Facts. Niggas were wearing them black jackets with the orange on the inside. Yeah.
Oh, I know you're talking about the bubbles.
Yeah,
those are the times.
With the feather around the hood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you had that, you was definitely gangbanging.
The feather on the hood, that was initiated.
But you know what's crazy? Even about, they talk about like gangbanging shit, bro. When we was growing up on the East, and you tell me if I'm different, right? Folks, it was all about hands though. Like it wasn't.
Gunplay wasn't in our.
Yeah, niggas was all about hands. Was fighting, yeah.
Bro, people wasn't getting clapped like that.
They was getting their ass beat.
You would get beat the fuck up in our air,
bro. You had to have hands, bro.
For
like
sure.
it was all about that, and we was all about like, you know what I'm saying, getting money and just on girls.
That's
but like,
a fact.
It was low key calm, bro. Like
super calm.
You was going to house parties. You wasn't thinking about nobody shooting no house party up. You wasn't thinking about none of that.
Just
shit.
A fight breaking out. That's all you worried about.
It was a couple shootings.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. Cause I remember at Redan, they got down, shot up the MARTA bus stop one day out of school.
Remember that?
Now my mom was like, nah. Cause I rolled MARTA. She was like, nah.
Time to go.
You gotta get out of there. I'm sending you to Tucker.
Though that time was wild, but like you said, it was fun though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it wasn't a lot of shit going on though. For the most part. For the most part, niggas was definitely chilling.
Nah, you ain't lying.
Calm, bro. It was calm.
And like you said, we was just on the girls' sports. I ain't gonna lie, like when I first, cause I moved to Georgia my 7th, 8th grade year, in the 7th grade. And I remember coming out here, I was a hooper back home. In Detroit, it ain't too many It was hoopers, but it was like in your neighborhood, it ain't that many niggas hooping. Niggas on other shit. So cool, I'm focused on ball. I came to Georgia, and I'm still focused on ball. But I'm like, all these niggas are athletic. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, everybody is big and fast. I'm
everybody
like,
hooping.
And it's showing.
Good.
It was super good out here. And you just like, what they feeding these boys out here? Like, it's different. You can tell in college football and all types of shit. But okay.
Monte used to hoop. My boy used to hoop in high school.
He still be tapping in. I know
every now and then put a bucket on the ground, let nigga know.
Oh God. Little highlight tape.
Yeah, bro. We played a little adult league out in the Cobb. And man, that shit was cool, bro. Hella organized, bro.
The East can't fuck with Cobb and that hooping shit.
That's cap. I'm gonna tell you the thing about the East, bro. It was so many people that should have went to probably play at least college.
Yeah.
But bro, folks just didn't have grades, bro.
Oh God.
They weren't, you know what I'm saying? People weren't checking no grades for these kids. It was some hard ass folks, bro, that should have did something. You know, the ones that did do it, they did it. But outside of that, man, them folks just didn't have no coaches that was really getting them on them academics.
Getting them on them.
Man, and that's half of it, bro.
That's real talk though. And that's a lot of folks. Like I feel like in our high school era, it was just like nigga had hella potential. I knew some niggas who, man, them niggas could have did it, but they grades. It was just like you don't know how to cheat. You gotta do what you gotta do. I remember I used to be scared to bring home bad grades to my folks. Like, nigga, I get a beating. That's real. So
they gotta do something.
I had to figure it out. Like, if I'm I'm finna cheat. Okay.
Yeah. That's funny.
I wanted to say, so okay, y'all in school, y'all growing up, life, y'all get accepted in the college time. Now we entering the college era. Yeah. I also feel like with our generation, we always had them obstacles with. We always had to pass that big test to get to the next level. Man, I remember it was 8th grade, it was the CRCT. They was like, if you don't pass, you're not going. So that's pressure on you.
They was putting like, pressure on CRCT back in the
11th grade, 12th grade. If you don't pass this test, you don't get to this grade. So we like, what the fuck? It's always something. We passed them tests. Now we growing up 18. You at TSU with it, huh?
TSU, State, yeah, bro.
Nashville. How was that?
Man, you know what's crazy was TSU wasn't even my first choice. So initially I wanted to go, actually come out your way. I wanted to go to Michigan State. So I got accepted to Michigan State and St. John's. Okay. So I was caught up in this, bro. I wanted to go north. Yeah. I was like, man, I know the South, bro. I want to go where it's snow, bro. I want to be on the train on some hustle. Like I was just committed to some hustling type shit. So I thought like up north was where I need to be. So I was either going to go to St. John's. I got accepted to both St. John's or Michigan State. And then got accepted. And then I went to my older cousin, about 5 years older than me. He went to Tennessee State. Okay. And he already had motion out there. He was DJing. He was throwing parties. Nashville. Okay, yeah. DJing, throwing parties. Had a lot of motion. So
shout out that boy Crisis.
Crisis, man. Shout out boy Crisis, man. So senior year happened. I go up there April of my senior year. You damn about to start college in June, July. Yeah. I go up there April of my senior year. And it's like student government week or whatever. So everybody running for the positions on campus and shit. To cut. Yeah, go ahead.
This is a birthday, boy. I'm finna tell him. Ray, I'm recording. Happy birthday. We recording right now. I'm gonna call you back, bro. We got an important interview. I'm gonna call you back. All right, happy birthday, brother. I'm sorry.
Nah, you gotta show love.
I'm sorry. I felt bad. I'm like, this nigga birthday. He calling me on your birthday. That's crazy. But all right.
Yeah, so crisis boom. So I go up there for like the student government week.
That was ignorant.
It's all good. Yeah. Went up there for the student government week, and TSU was just too cracking.
It was just turned.
So I applied to TSU April of my senior year.
That bitch was
got in and was in TSU in June.
Damn. Yeah. And bro, so last minute shit.
Last minute shit. And
last
bro, that
choice.
Was the best decision I ever made, boy.
For sure. Yeah, HBCU.
HBCU, and then just came in with like. I came in, I was already standing on the shoulders of giants because my cousin them had laid the foundation.
That helps.
Yeah.
So, I had my own motion, but like I'm coming in, I'm 18, I'm in all the 21 and up spots.
Yeah.
I'm in all the, you know what I'm saying? Like they just paving the way, like put me on plays.
Yeah.
Didn't have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, TSU had them things around.
Man.
It was so crazy. I came into college in a relationship with I had a girl at the time out there, little ex. My long distance relationship, you know what I'm saying? You know her.
Okay.
You got a few folks, Atlanta.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know.
A bunch of them came to TSU after that on some shit, and I was the boyfriend at my college who all the friends like, leave that nigga. Leave that nigga, girl. He cheating on you, you know what I'm saying? And I was that guy. I was just a bad person on the opposite end of the stick. Fucked up. Friends was fine. I told you that nigga wasn't the one. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to put that out there. TSU had him. And I never came up there to go fuck with them.
You didn't even go see. You didn't go see your girl.
She came to me. we met in the V, Valdosta. And that was like my third option. I wasn't supposed to go to Valdosta, just like you. It was like, got in some trouble. My only option left was to stay in state. But my mom was like, don't be in the city. And Valdosta is just far enough to like, you ain't close to home.
But you straight.
Yeah, you straight. It's good enough just where you ain't gonna just be popping up. So
yeah. And
then the rest is history. You meet everybody. I think everything happened for a reason.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd
be the beauty of it. So did you go into TSU like wanted to do like dentistry, if I'm saying that correctly?
Yeah, nah, bro. So I came in, I wanted to go into healthcare for sure.
Okay.
But I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So back in high school, I remember we was kind of figuring out like, all right, man, what you wanna be when you grow up type shit. Yeah. It was really more so about saying the hardest shit you could think of, just so you can get a nigga be like, damn, man, that shit. Because I remember being in one of them classes and just Googling shit like, which of these motherfuckers make the most money? You know what I'm saying? God. So for that long, because I used to be telling motherfuckers, hey, man, be a neurosurgeon on y'all. You looking at that face. Man, I'm going to be a neurosurgeon on y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it wasn't until before college, I went to this transitional program at Vandy, right? Mm-hmm. So Vandy right across the street from TSU. Yeah. So I'm in this program, and it's hella smart motherfuckers in that bitch. I'm telling them, they're like, man, what you thinking about doing? It was for people that was going into STEM majors, so science, technology, math, engineering, math. And I'm like, man, I'm going to be a neurosurgeon. And this girl, she my best friend to this day. She hit me up. She was like, you know how much school that is? Mm-hmm. So to be a neurosurgeon, you put it in context, you got 4 years of college, regular college. You got 4 years of medical school. Then you probably got maybe 8 years of residency.
After the first 8?
Damn. So depending on the whole setup, man, you close to about 16 years of like fellowships, residency. It's about 16.
40. Probably why they get paid what they get paid.
Yeah, so like I know like it's some people who done got out of school at 21, like got out of college at 21. They became, and that's just like if you went all the way through, straight through, and they finally a neurosurgeon certified at 33 type shit. Mm. Which ain't bad if you went straight.
When you hit the 30s, you like, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
When you at that 18 to 23 range, you like, man, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here as fast as I can.
Oh, God, bro. So I was just like, damn. So that changed my mindset. And I was just like, I want to be in the healthcare, but I want to figure out some shit that makes sense for me, right? Mm-hmm. So I started looking into a couple of things. My mom actually put me on dentistry. So my mom she a nurse, but she worked in something called craniofacial. Mm-hmm. So what that is kids with like cleft palate, cleft lip. You don't know if you see people with the little lip. They kind of, you know what I'm saying? She's fucked up right here. So kids got to get that shit repaired because it's difficult for them to feed, right? So they can't mama can't, the baby can't suck on the titty if they got the cut right there or the hole in the palate or the food won't go through. You know what I mean? That makes sense. It can't go down to their stomach. So in their group, they got, dentists, plastic surgeons, pediatricians. They got a ton of people, speech pathologists. So she put me on a dentist, and I was just like, damn, man, this dude making good money. He ain't got to take work home with him. You know what I'm saying? He's still involved with his family, coaching his kids. And yeah, man, it's a good lifestyle situation. So I started pursuing dentistry. And man, when I say truthfully on some medical shit, dentistry one of the only fields where you can go to dental school and go straight into working. So you do your 4 years of college, you gotta do undergrad. You do 4 years of dental school, you can go straight to work at the dental school. And we talking about, $200K out the gate.
Well, look, I gotta give you the flowers as far as like having that tunnel vision, because
facts.
A lot of niggas not even, what's the word I'm looking for? Structured to think that way when we, how we come up. You know what I'm saying? To think how you think, I want to say it helps from having like good parenting or like good good folks that can help you look straight forward. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's really the marathon. It ain't the short race, you know what I'm saying? Having that mindset is like a blessing in itself. So you thinking that, because I think off real, when you think about dentistry and that whole field, folks think like, man, that's 10 years of school.
Yeah.
Not knowing that one thing about it, like, life gonna go on regardless. You feel me? Like, that's one thing we learn as you hit your 30s. I don't care if you want to be an actor. I don't care what you want to do. I remember I met Mahershala Ali. Good dude. I met him when I was working at Wish. He told me a little quick story. We probably chopped it up for 30 minutes. This is the realest nigga ever. He was telling me his just life journey. Nigga was like, he used to hoop and everything. He like, I'm from Oakland. You know what I'm saying? I was a ball player. I'm 35, 36. Me and my man's chopping it up. And I'm like, man, I want to be an actor. And his dude was like, nigga, we 35, nigga. Like, quit it. Dog, like, shit, fuck it. He said he ended up going to, like, theater school because he was like, I didn't want them to, when I come into that room, I didn't want them to, like, play with me and be like, oh,
discredit you and shit.
So he said he went to theater school for, like, 2-3 years. Then he ended up catching a little role. Time go by as you just grinding it out, in them years. Of course, he didn't get his flowers to, like, mid-40s. And his same man was like, damn, I should have just went to school when you brought it up when he was 35. And that's kind of what made me think about just like life just goes on. You know, when you think about that thing and you just be thinking how long it takes, it really could just it happened before you know it. And I just
wasting time.
Yeah,
Like,
did
that shit.
I think in college we be in such rush to finish in 4 years or just get up and out of there. You know what I'm saying?
I think too though, even the way college, this the way education set up, it ain't really set up for like, you know, people to find themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So,
facts.
you know, like you gotta rush to choose a major and shit. Like,
shit
you know, you gotta, like at the end of the day, more of education gotta be around like you understanding yourself and what you like and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's funny as hell. Like when you be going to these job interviews or you went to certain spots, the hardest questions be like, tell me something about yourself. You know what I mean? Because you ain't spent no time doing that. I feel like a lot of these little programs got to be a little bit more introspective to try to bring out like, shit, what the fuck do you actually like?
Want to do?
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. I wanted to go into healthcare, so I had I guess a straight and narrow path, but it's a lot more other shit going on now. There's a lot more other motion that can happen. You know what I mean? So I think that if there was an opportunity for people to really figure out what the fuck they like.
Nah, that's facts, bro.
Then you can kind of, you know what I'm saying, like cultivate them skills.
You ain't lying. It'd be a setup from the gate. I always felt that, like, I feel like, you know, they say men mature at 25, 26 mentally, a little later than women sometimes. You know, girls kind of be good with school. Everybody don't be hitting that mature level till later on in life. I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? When I'm 23 and 24 under, the shit you thinking, it's just like you're not mature enough to understand about loans and shit, the money that they giving you, how it's gonna affect your credit. Thanks. It'd be a bunch of shit that they don't tell you going into college, but you like, man, I gotta make my grandma, my mama proud by going, not just following what you passionate about. And I think our generation we understand that if we was to have kids, like, what do you want to do? Like, you know, with your life instead of what I want you to do or what you think you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You be in debt. But I guess if you follow that passion, what you want to do. The money helps, though. If the money's the motivation, shit, you know you're going to get 6 figures plus, go for that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It help, bro. I mean, the thing about it is just like now, with all the platforms, you got to think. At the end of the day, the internet, I always say this, the internet was the great equalizer. You know what I'm saying? You got shit like YouTube.
Man, what?
Come on, man.
It's too much.
It's damn near, it really just come down to like, whatever you trying to do, is resources out there to do it.
TikTok,
Instagram.
You can learn how to do anything.
It's plays on the table. I just think that, you know, just the way education is, STEM, we need more people to lock in. We need doctors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to have clothing lines and shit like that shit too, but we actually need
more people in that field and doctors and stuff.
We need that too, but we also need doctors to understand what the fuck going on. You feel me? So
we need real niggas like yourself. In that building. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that shit is important because a lot of times, you know, one of the main reasons why issues be happening in healthcare is because like people don't know how to communicate shit in plain language. You know what I'm saying? So it be serious shit going on. Like I know all the technical terms, but when I'm talking to a patient, it don't matter. Yeah. So I'm saying, so like
they not using them.
Yeah, you learn all that shit to talk to your colleagues, but to the patient, you breaking that shit down like, hey man, your tooth look like an apple got bit out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta put it like that, and then you be like, damn, it look like that. Yeah, man, it's a hole in them. You know what I'm saying? And then that kind of help them understand the severity of what's going on. Yeah. Like you ain't talking cavities, you ain't talking lesions and all that type stuff. So I think that just kind of helps with like the lingo, man. Like that you start developing more healthcare providers that look like you and, you know what I'm saying, understand your struggle. When you communicate to them, you're going to feel a little bit more comfortable when you like, man, my doctor actually hear what I'm saying. Like he heard me. You feel me? You feel heard.
No, that's a fact. I never met a doctor like you. I mean, you know what I mean? And I'm grown as shit. You got to think about people coming up like, where we from, you know what I'm saying? Like most people, you know, black, growing up, it's a bad like stigma or rep behind doctors and dentists. You be like, you got old people that like, they killing niggas in the medicine, they putting shit in it. So I grew up under that cloth. Well, of course you take care of your health, you know, you eat your vegetables, you do all that shit. But it's good when you got somebody who kind of look like you, breaking that shit down to you instead of using different words that kind of can confuse you. Like, for instance, And I be bringing up, I say niggas, I be really talking about myself. I'm niggas. The thing about it, niggas, like myself. I remember shit. Growing up, you got you going to do your check-ins, you ain't brush your teeth, we eating candy in the community. You doing what we doing. And I just remember, I want to say the worst pain in the world is a toothache.
Oh man.
I don't think it's a pain that beat that shit. That shit might beat a bullet wound. Like, if you real toothache.
Watch this. And they both will kill you.
Yeah, so boom.
The bullet, and
in the toothache. See, that's a fact for you.
Yeah.
Boom. You get them toothaches. You go get it checked out. You do your cleaning. Now you do the wisdom teeth. But financially, some people they can't afford to pay what they pay, right? So I think that'd be a dilemma for people.
100%.
The scare of like that bill that come. Because I remember it scared me one time. Like, a bill scared me to be like, I'm finna pop some hydros, eat some perks. Look, motherfucking tooth bothers me, go get it checked out. They tell you a bill, that shit was like $3,000. We gotta do this and that, then we can do that. Man, I don't got that for you at the time. I'm finna handle this myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna take some, alcohol, do what it do, whatever. And that's fucked up because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so glad, like I said, I'm so glad you came on this show because I got personal shit. I got some personal shit that we finna talk about. I'm going to Dr. Dental. Like, this is the whole point of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, to talk about my problems. But I just feel like I'm just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, growing up, it'd be financial reasons why you think like, okay, I can't afford this. You know what I'm saying? What do you say about like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, everybody don't have healthcare. So, in your profession, and I know, because we're going to kind of get back to the tissue and going up.
Yeah.
But if people, of course you want people that can afford you. But I'm saying like, you got people now taking shortcuts to go get their teeth done, right? You got the overseas game, the Columbia.
Yeah. Or the basement shit going on.
I know niggas going to Rome.
Rome, Georgia?
Lil Leroy. Lil Leroy, he doing folks shit in the basement. Rome, Georgia.
Nigga said Rome.
One of my folks went there. It looked crazy. That shit looked crazy. I'm not gonna say nothing, but you see, I'm like, damn, bro, you're crazy.
Great. Nah, man. Okay, let me keep going.
What I'm saying is, I know people doing that, but I'm scared to go to them countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go to somebody look like me, who I trust.
Facts.
Is that possible?
Yeah, it's definitely possible. I think the biggest thing, like you said, is like the overall issue is healthcare in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like, healthcare is just expensive, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Shit is.
And it's more so just healthcare in the United States.
Okay.
Like,
that shit ain't
the craziest thing
else.
is that it's the most expensive in this country, but we have damn near the worst health outcomes. You know what I'm saying? So we spend the most for healthcare, but when it comes to the success rate of the procedures and all that type of shit, we got the lowest amongst all these other countries that got way cheaper shit. So what the fuck going on?
We doing the math.
Yeah, man. So you really get into the nitty gritty of this shit, man. It's so many layers to it, man. You can't really just put one point that wouldn't even do it justice. But I mean, at the end of the day, you got, a lot of money comes from like pharmaceutical companies. Like, a lot of these situations, big pharma, a lot of that shit is set up for us to stay sick. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
From the food we eat to even like, food deserts in our communities. Mm-hmm. So I talk about this all the time. Like, being from the East, like, one of our main roads is Panola Road, right? On Panola Road, it ain't a healthy option on that motherfucker. We talking about Zaxby's, McDonald's, Checkers, goddamn, This Is It barbecue, Bojangles, Burger King. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got a Chipotle. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got a Kava. We ain't got
no Whole Foods.
No Whole Foods, bro. Piggly Wigglies and shit. Wayfield.
Whole Foods.
So the thing about it is, people ain't looking at it from a systemic standpoint. That's systemic. That means that somebody engineered that in a way where you don't have access.
Yes.
So when you try to kick the game of like, all right, self-consciously, if I ask 100 people, is it important to be healthy? Everybody gonna say, hell yeah, it's important to be healthy. But if I ain't putting you in a position to try to be healthy, it's tough. So let me give you an example. If I tell a little kid who usually eat normal, I'm like, man, you got to get healthy shit, right? So I take you to go to Wendy's. That's what you got access to. Mm-hmm. You go to Wendy's. Are you going to get, you know what I'm saying, that $8 salad, right? Or are you going to get the 4 for 4 motherfucker?
4 easy.
Man.
That come with a junior bacon cheeseburger, fries, chicken nuggets, and a drink.
I know niggas
that sound more economical.
When a 4 for 4 hit, I know niggas who went 16 for 16. But back to what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's psychological. It's just like, oh, that made more sense. I'm gonna get more full off of this. And not to say that ain't healthier, but it's like it's so many different barriers to even become healthy, right? Like the price of goddamn healthy shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grow your own shit. You feel me? Like, you know, it's getting to that expensive. So I think all in all, going back to the original point, healthcare itself, the system itself is fucked up. So it'll put everybody in a bind, but there are definitely a ton of Black providers and shit like that you can kind of go to. And I think that's one thing that you got to be intentional on when you're looking for shit. It's just like literally looking for Black providers. You know what I'm saying? A Black dentist, a Black, you know, whatever that you're looking for, physician. Yeah. So because we all know each other, like our networks is very small. We all know other doctors. So if you're looking for somebody, you're gonna run into a Black doctor. He gonna put you on a Black dentist, or likewise. Like we all know each other. So I think for us, we just got to continue to be out in the community where they see us, and then just realize from a consumer standpoint, like we ain't trying to get over the number, just the number. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know what I mean. Like price going up,
the cost of medicine is the cost of medicine.
It ain't really much I can do. You know what I'm saying? And that's the other
ballpark range
of like what,
because you know, folks. Let's say folks go get their whole grill done for $5,000 a DR or I know what niggas so I know it's bad.
So you got like so most of the time the people getting their grill done, they getting veneers, right? So you got a couple different options of veneers. The main two are like composite veneers, which is like just say you got a filling. They use the same material that you got a filling with, and they shape the teeth into a veneer, like into a new tooth. So it's just basically the filling material, but they shape it on the outside. And make it. So that's what people are getting when they go to Columbia.
And how long it lasts?
Yeah, it depends on how long they look. You know what I'm
saying? Them shits be eventually coming. They come on. You gotta go back.
They could come off. It depends on like the foundation that they got put on.
Yeah.
Sometimes like because they over there they on they doing numbers, right? They all about volume. So you know they putting composite veneers on sometimes teeth that got cavities on them, right? So you gotta. Before you even do cosmetic, your mouth got to be cavity free first. Then you get the cosmetic shit, right? So because they flying all the way over there, it ain't so much. Sometimes they doing certain stuff, but it's like it's only so much they can do, and you over there for a weekend. So it's just like shit. Okay, we gonna do as much as we can, but your goal is to leave with a smile done. So there might be some shit on that back too, but we gonna hold that shit down. You know what I'm saying?
This shit for the gram.
You feel me? So. Yeah, out there it might be like, they got package deals, man. Especially in Columbia. Columbia going hard right now. So there's a couple doctors out there. It might be like they got a package. The package might be $6,000. They come with a new grill. They pick you up from the airport, and it might come with 2 hoes.
Real talk, though. You know what I'm saying? It was like 2 hoes. I'm coming.
It might come with 2 hoes too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a crazy ass deal, though.
Man, look,
we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But that's so. I know a few months that people that went over there, but ain't nothing like you said, going to somebody you trust.
Right.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
It's worth
trust
that
me,
money. Right? Watch this. Guess what so the lab fee, a lot of times, some doctors might rock with you on some relationship. They might say, look, you know what? Hey, you take care of the lab fee, I'm gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But on average, depending on it's levels too.
For sure.
Most veneers is like $1,000 to $1,100 a tooth. So
these got like 30, how many teeth?
So, but now you ain't gonna need all of them veneer. You ain't gonna need all of them veneer. Most of the time, you need, if you want to get a whole grill, most of the time you need 20.
Yeah, at least it does.
20 to 24. 20 to 24 veneers. Damn. So I mean, it's a dub.
Yeah, but for some good shit, and it's gonna last.
And it's some dentists who like master ceramicists, like dudes who they got like they crazy.
Yeah.
They want $3,300 a tooth.
Yeah, they bullshitting. Those are probably who the celebrities going to.
$3,300 a tooth. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you think Cardi B and the Fab and them.
Some of them, yep, man. Like
they had to switch it up.
$3,300 a tooth. You know what I'm saying?
That shit not cheap.
And then the thing about it is just like, it's also pressure on them doctors to perform, right? So just think about it, like somebody gave you 25 bands or 30 bands or 50 bands. And a goddamn tooth pop off, which can happen. A veneer is like a thin shell. A tooth could pop off.
Possible.
bro, like they on your ass, like about that little shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you get
so you gotta be sharp too, right? So it's, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be polished on your skill set because certain mistakes at a certain level, it's not to say they're not gonna happen, but people wouldn't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And then now it's like, you know, if a tabloid come out, Cardi B tooth came out during the joint,
the front one.
That burnt you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That burnt you. So yeah, man, it's kind
of like the jeweler game. The jeweler sold me a fake Richard or some shit, and that shit gonna look bad on you.
Speaking about the jeweler game, side note.
Let's talk about it.
So, you know what I mean? You know, now I'm getting a little extras. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking at little shit, and I was realizing that like certain jewelry spots, like I'm looking for like Rolexes and watches and stuff. A lot of spots are not like authorized dealers.
For sure.
Right? So I just think that's where the cap come in right there. You know what I'm saying? Where just like
from the other spots.
Yes, it's like if you're not an authorized dealer, Rolex dealer, and they gotta say it. Are you an authorized dealer? If you ask them if they not an authorized dealer, that mean that there's some type of finessing going on.
Fact. So where you get this from?
Yeah, and they can give you a little manufacturing paperwork or whatever. Yeah. But if you're not an authorized dealer, I'm thinking like it's cap. Because I just heard that Jeezy story. Jeezy just called out Jacob the jeweler.
And they said they try to return it, and he can't find them.
He tried to return it for like, he tried to get 100-some thousand.
They said it wasn't worth nothing.
Yeah, so you can get about $3K for this one.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I think with Rolexes and them type of watches, the APs and shit, they say the value don't be dropping. Of course, like the bust down shit versus the plain Jane shit is different or whatever. So I feel like when the Jeezy era, when them niggas wearing the big circle shits, of course that motherfucker went down because you had it probably bust. But like you said, I think with Rolexes and them type of the top dogs, I don't know though. Like you said, I'm in that area right now.
I don't trust them, bro. And the thing about it,
see, look, my eyes been on this motherfucker. This you. I can see
clean.
You.
Oh yeah, that's my style.
That's right, you. This is like a little birthday job I've been looking at. I've been looking at this one
clean.
And this one.
That's clean.
Just calm. But then some people
I ain't gonna lie. I don't trust these Arab dudes.
Nah, facts.
Where
they
are
about the money? They just about to pay.
Bro, I'd be like, where the other jewelers at?
I'm gonna bleep these people out when we say. I'm just not like gonna watch it, but see, I was thinking about going to like Fezzi, right? Because I know they gonna do like under the table deals for the
ones that they returned.
Yeah, like type shit for the ones that return, and then I know if you go to like the real stores, you know, Uber Eats don't pay me legitimately. So basically, I can't go to the Rolex store without them, I think, reporting to the IRS if I spend over 10, right?
Oh yeah. People don't know that either. Like if you want to go, if you can't just go to the Rolex store and buy Rolex.
Nah, you gotta
They'll come in and they do a credit check.
Yeah, they own that. It's like a car.
Rolex ain't playing with you.
You can walk it down. Know that.
Oh yeah, boy, you walk in there right now. You know they like, we ain't got nothing, but we'll take your information. But they do a hard pull on your shit.
Damn. You know, they just opened up one like right here. I don't know if you noticed, right? By the Shake Shack. Literally, it's a new one right here. I'm scared of going there. Whatever. So at the same time, I'd rather go. You know, you go to the ice boxes, you go to the Fezzi, and like you said, those different races, they'll do it under the deal table with you. You know, because they just bought their money. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Bro. But I think it'd be about. I'm not one of the people who buy a watch and I guess thinking about selling it.
Right.
I'm like on some shit like if I'm buying, I'm keeping it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
It's a piece for me.
It's a piece for me, like a lifelong piece. Eventually, maybe you might want to pass it down. But I think, yeah, like I'm just in that ballpark with it. I'm like, damn.
Would you ever get your jewelry appraised?
Yeah. How you feel about it? I don't even get appraised. I don't get the whole appraisal thing.
Yeah,
I heard Ho talk about it.
It's all about just like, it's all adding to your net worth, right? Yeah. Like what you know what I'm saying? So of some of your assets, you can maybe get a hard loan or some of your stuff. So you got like actual assets, like you might have like jewelry or different things.
Yeah.
You might wanna say, okay, hey man, I'm trying to buy this crib for somebody. Yeah. And you tell them like, look, I got this AP, I got this. I just got the jewelry appraised from this jeweler. This is official signature. So I'm gonna give you this AP in exchange for that property.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like a security in the sense of like it's worth what it said, what they say is worth.
I got this Cuban appraised. So
there you go.
like little jewelry that I buy, I got it appraised on some shit, but I didn't even get it. I'm like, I just got the paperwork. I can show motherfuckers that this shit worth what it say. It's worth. You know what I'm saying? It's the proof. But I just think it's the kind of the smart thing to do, unless you're just trying to sell. I get times happen, bad times happen, where I guess that's why people.
Oh yeah, a little tough.
I'm looking at the rollies like houses though. Like,
you got to.
Yeah, it's like shit. That's shit. Some real estate, and you know, shit. It might go up. You know what I'm saying? A year or two from now. So I don't know, but I'm glad you're talking. But I can tell. I can see you having a few pieces in the near future. Like,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm on that, man.
No, for real, me
I'm
too.
so subtle, bro. Like
I'm on that
you know
too,
what I'm saying. And the thing about it is just like, why not?
No,
Yeah.
for real.
I'm kind of on that, man.
Business going good, bro. We gonna get it. We gonna get into all the
Yeah.
outside
Like,
dentistry
around
work that you got going on.
Yeah, man.
Real
Yeah,
talk,
bro.
that shit around the corner. So let's kind of talk about, because we could talk about the industry shit all day. Like I said, I'm trying to fuck with you.
I got you.
I've been feeling that way.
I'm
one of those people. I like to go to the best people. Like, I don't care if it's. I've been saying I want to get tattoos forever. I said I want to go to Tattoo Ninja. That's in my mind the best tattoo nigga in the world.
You got any tattoos?
No.
Me either, bro.
Yeah, we got this bitch butt ass
either,
nigga.
bro.
But I wanted to get them done right. When in high school, I was gonna get the cross with the basketball in the middle. Right here, I was gonna go. I ain't go. I missed it. Right,
Hey, bro, it was during the east side that was tatting everybody.
Yeah.
16, remember that dude, Mo?
Nah.
Bro, he was tatting everybody on the east side, bro.
You ain't go to him.
I went in a couple sessions. You know what I'm saying? I had it, bro. It was so crazy because everybody was just so excited to get tatted, bro. One of my partners got home team.
This is on that.
Yeah, it's on some bullshit. Just get anything tatted.
Yeah.
And I was just like, bro, I gotta come up with something. And I couldn't. And you remember what was that brand that everybody used to rock all the time? Damn.
Was it jeans or was it?
Nah, it was a t-shirt, bro. And it had like crazy, I forgot, but like everybody had Death Before Dishonor on their chest.
Oh God.
But it was a brand.
Like
it was a brand. It was a brand that had all these like crazy
different shit.
I forgot the name. So you gotta remember, it was
I know
like
what you're talking about though.
we had Art for Dodger, we had shit like that. We had Ed Hardy, but it was this brand. I forgot the brand.
I know the exact. It wasn't like a Mesquite.
It wasn't Mesquite,
But it was in that area,
yeah, bro.
Damn.
And they had all they shirts had them names
Shit's
on
going on, yeah,
bro. Niggas was just taking them joints, turning them chess pieces. Death Before Dishonor. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was going crazy.
Oh man,
You got a Death Before the Sun.
I don't.
You got something like
I
some
don't got
crazy
nothing
shit.
like that.
God's son. You got
I
some
do.
God's
I got the
son.
Godson. That's because of my boy Nas though.
Nah, for sure.
Everybody had a Godson too.
It's funny you said that because like the tattoo. My whole thing about the tattoo is we get older. I'm like, man, I'm not finna get swole. I'm finna get tatted. That's my next transformation. That's my surgery. Tat me up. Like, I just want to get
I've been
tatted.
saying the same thing for forever, bro.
Yeah, but just ain't
Y'all
going.
niggas might as well just
I just
let
need a
that shit go.
storyline, bro. Like I was like,
This
I'm
shit
going
too
to
late,
the
man.
whole shit.
It's never
man.
too late. I know a nigga who was 35 plus.
Ain't
Went crazy. Went to tattoo nigga. He went arm, legs, arm. He was like, chicks love tats. White man, this my man. Shout out to my boy. But that was like my new little. I was like, I want to get tatted. I'm just a little. I don't know. I want to get a neck tat. I want to go neck tat.
with that one. You went neck.
I went neck. I want to go front neck next. Right.
Hey, yo.
Right here.
Pause.
Oh, chill.
Nah, that shit crazy. So, all right, look, you're doing your thing. You could have easily been tunnel vision on the dentistry. But nah, you had that. When you was in Nashville, you seen a little bit of that party scene. We come in that era where we don't got cell phones out at parties. We enjoying that moment.
Ass shaking.
Yeah, getting twerks in, boogie holding me
Nigga
up.
swear your shirt off.
God.
Type shit. That was the time.
Yeah.
I feel like with Garage on Huff, which is a space that you a part of, and you bringing that feel back. It ain't sections. I don't think you got sections.
Nah,
you know what
no
I'm saying?
sections, nah.
It's just a vibe. Packed house, good energy. Let's talk about how you got it kind of, you don't got to get a whole blueprint up, but just kind of like talk about how.
How'd you get into that though?
Yeah, man. So I think the one part of that was before I went into dental school, that trajectory in between getting out of TSU and getting into dental school, that right there was important for everything that's happening now. So when I got out of TSU, right when I graduated, I moved to New York. I lived in Harlem for a year.
Okay.
Right? So I was out there pursuing dentistry, but like that whole energy, New York energy for a year turned me to a man. So like just the hustling, the grinding.
Is it true if you make it there, you can make it anywhere?
100%. The crib I lived in, so I couldn't. So I had a homie that lived out there, OG. I came out there to move with him, and I was out there for like 2 weeks. Him and his wife, he had an extra room, and after like 2 weeks, he was like, "Man, you gotta like move around, type shit. Like you ain't gonna really get the benefit of this shit if you just shacked up under here. So like whatever extra cash you got right now, go find you a spot, type shit." So basically, he kicked me out.
Yeah.
So I go find a spot
politely.
You know what I'm saying?
That should help you though.
Nah, I did. So I go find a spot, and it was so difficult finding a crib to stay in. The crib I ended up living in, I ain't even noticed that it was a 1-bedroom until I got in there, right? So we move in, right? I lived in the bedroom, and the family slept on a blow-up mattress in the front. The mother was from London, dad was from Russia, and they had a daughter, right? And I'm just a black dude. I'm in the main bedroom, door closed. It's one bathroom, and the bathroom on the other side of the apartment. Like it's not even in my room. So I'm having a sneak pass. Come on, man. So
can't bring the chicks in there.
Come on, man. They weren't going for none of that shit. So just a lot of extra shit that I had to go through from hustling to get in school. But I had so many run-ins with entrepreneurship. So I just always been doing extra shit. Like prior to dental school, we popped out the 5K. Nice. So we was doing a 5K, man. Like, and I was all about community and
stay healthy.
Yeah, that was a Love Your Smile 5K. Okay. But we must stay healthy as well, right? So I just always been doing extra shit outside of just dentistry. You feel me? So
you always had that in you.
I always had that in me, bro. So got out here, and how Garage on Huff happened was I wasn't gonna do nothing for my 30th. I was just gonna go to Turks, bro. I had Turks booked. I'm gonna go to Turks and kick it. But then my cousin, Crisis, he was gassing me like, "Bro, it's your 30th, man. Do a little something, man." So I started looking at venues to do some shit at. So on some nostalgic shit, I was gonna have my 30th at department store. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a moment. You know what I'm saying? Edgewood. Yeah. I was like, we're going to department store. So the homie who was the department store plug, he reneged on me Wednesday before my party on Saturday. So I'm like, damn, man, like, let me see if I can find another spot. I'm looking at shit. So I remembered that garage spot. So it used to be another owner from Chicago, but I was just trying to call him. He wasn't answering the phone. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just pull up at garage. Yeah. So I drive by there, dog, and it's a white guy on the roof. Like he working on the roof. So I'm like, hey, yo, man, I've been trying to call the dude that own the spot. You got his number? Like, I'm trying to rent this joint Saturday. And the white dude was like, man, I'm the new owner, man. I bought this shit on Monday. So I met him on Wednesday. He bought it on Monday, the Monday before. So I'm like, hey, man, I'm trying to throw my party here. He was like, man, I'm like, man, sure, man. I don't really have any plans with the spot. You can throw your party here. I was like, how much you want? He's like, man, just give me a G. I was like, bet. Shit, gave him 1,000. But the whole time I'm thinking like, I'm gonna run this back on this now. I don't know what this nigga got going to this spot, but we're gonna holler at him. Throw my party, circle back, and I ask him, like, what you got going? Yeah. He's like, man, I'm a roofer. So I've been doing roofing for 16 years. Yeah. And I'm gonna turn this into a roofing showroom. And like basically like people who are interested in getting their roofs done, they can come through and see all the shit that I do. So I'm sitting here like, man, nigga. Roofing showroom. Man, this nigga tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, look, I don't know nothing about that, but like, let me cook up something about something I'm thinking about. Yeah. So I put together like a 24-page proposal, just mapped out everything, potential numbers, went all in, like graphics, came up with the name off the top of my head. Like, I'm like, okay, the venue has a garage and it's on Huff Road. Bet, garage on Huff. Easy. So I'm saying, got the whatever logo. I put everything together.
You went
Sega, crazy, right? And because he kind of older, he like 40. That's why I went after the Sega joint. Boom. Show it to him. He like, all right, that's a bet. So initially it's set up like, I'm going to lease it from you, right? So lease was like, and I'll tell you numbers, I don't care. The lease was like $5,000. He was like, man, I'll lease it to you $5,000 a month. I was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't going to start the lease until January. So he was like, man, you can get some little shit off for promotional sake. Like, I ain't going to tax you through the year. So I took over the spot like September. And he was like, man, we'll start it, pop it off January. Like, I officially be like, all right, the charge you start in January. So January come, and January go dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Man, he come back to me like, hey, man, let's go back to the drum. You know what I'm saying? So he like, man, I know we had a number. Like, what if we just bust everything down the middle? Like, you know what I'm saying? No expenses. Like, you ain't got to pay me for rent. Let's just bust this motherfucker down the middle. I'm like, shit, all right. You know what I'm saying? So then we became official partners. He put me on the building. We did all that type of shit. And, bro, Garage, like, probably in the first, we cleared 6 figures in the first 4.5 months. So I'm saying? So, and I was just on some humbug, really just showing love. And then
pushing it.
What really turned us up was like, my whole thing is leveraging other people's audience. So I'm from the city, but like, I ain't in no party scenes. I ain't none of these scenes. So whenever you get into a new venture, it's important to like just add value. So I had a spot. So what I did was just look for people who had motion and was like, you can come to my spot for free.
Yeah.
I'll throw some. You can have the door. I'll take care of the bar. And I got, licensed people that's gonna run the bar. But you just come over here, fuck with us for free. I ain't got no booking fees because I just wanted that motion.
Yeah.
So one of our events, we linked up with this the guys, Player 99, Champagne Trap, Thrice Groove, Cleo Trapper. And they some of my favorite DJs. Like they just bring a certain energy to spots.
That shit matter.
It mattered, bro. Like
them parties be going crazy.
Yeah, bro. They really take a passion to the music. You know what I'm saying? Like they mixing that shit. Like they really good. So we came up with for players only, the FPO joint. And it was an instant hit, bro. So people came out for the first one, and he like, bro, this the first party we sold out before. So I'm like, okay, shit, it felt good for us too.
Yeah.
The second party, I invited the bloggers. See, that's the next play, really. Like that's really the game right now. I don't know how long this shit gonna last, but like most of these spots, if you got a restaurant, if you got any type of like thing to do, you got to get them popping ass bloggers to fuck with you, right? Yeah. So I invite this blogger who like super popping. And I don't give her nothing, bro, but a bottle of Clico and a handwritten note. Just like, man, appreciate you for coming through.
Wow.
Bro, she drop a Instagram reel like, yo, I got a new Friday.
What's that?
I think it was motorcycles and shit.
Okay. Yeah, she do.
Yeah, she like, I got a new Friday. Once a month Friday, R&B party night that y'all gotta come check out. Bro, that shit get 100,000 views.
Shit went crazy on IG.
It got like 5,000 shares.
That's hard.
Another 4,000 saves. Another girl come out, do the same thing. It get another 100,000 views. So at that point, Garage is booming, right? Yeah. So everybody coming for that party, but also like the bookings for the spot going crazy because for Garage, I don't use Peerspace. I don't use no platform to book us, but the website. So people come. It's purely word of mouth and the website. And we book every weekend, you know what I'm saying? So just being able to build something organically just by leveraging other people, that shit done turned this motherfucker into a real situation.
That shit was genius, bro.
Yeah,
that shit in a perfect spot, too, though.
I just want to point out, Dr. Denham, he's such a real nigga, man. If you listening. Like, this how I knew you was just a real solid, genuine person. Like I said, we had bro baby shower, and you told me this. Literally, like, I'm used to, a lot of people, they find a lane and niggas are like, I ain't finna tell you what we paid originally. You know what I'm saying? Like, you such a good person, you know what I'm saying? Or good nigga, real talk. That's just like, you giving out game, bro. And that's how you gonna keep getting your blessings and stuff because you're not holding back information. You know what I'm saying? You really telling niggas like, shit, I made a proposal. You know what I'm saying? You shot your shot.
Most niggas just ain't gonna do the work.
You wasn't thinking. Was you thinking that it was gonna take all these different lanes when you first shot this shit?
I ain't even think. I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? But like going back to your original point, it's just like, man, it's room for all of us.
Yeah.
That's the mindset. Man. That's we all a lot. That's the issue with most of the time is like everybody think it's like competition.
Yeah.
When it's just like I don't really have a scarcity mindset with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really looking left and right. But if I do look left and right, I'm always like, bro, that nigga going hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but it don't mean that I can't eat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At no point, that don't mean that I can't eat. I think everybody instinctively and just like animalistically, we always thinking about who the king of the jungle, who the top dog in this space. But it's just like, man, I'm cool being rich and anonymous. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gotta necessarily be in front of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I can still get money. And we all can, you know what I mean? Like as much money gets spent, you know what I'm saying? Think about how many clothing brands out here, how many restaurants out here that's doing crazy numbers, dental offices.
Anything,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Come on, bro. Podcasts.
Like, what's for you can never miss you. Like,
man.
You gotta have that mindset.
Yeah, man. So I just be like, man, I don't even be thinking about that type of shit. I get a game. And let me tell you the other thing about giving a game though. You'll also realize that most people ain't gonna listen no way.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
That's what
I'm saying.
Like, everybody.
Not even saying that they not gonna listen, but in real life, you can tell everybody exactly what you did. They still not gonna do it anyway. You feel me? So it's just kind of like it ain't no point of everybody holding game. Because whoever is for it, they gonna be like, he said what?
The right nigga gonna go goddamn.
Period, bro. Like you ain't gotta get on no gatekeeping when it comes to this shit. Because majority of the time, folks don't be doing nothing, man.
That's in any lane.
That's real.
Yeah, that's in any. It don't matter what you do. You could give a nigga the whole blueprint. It's not. Some folks just not gonna take it what it is. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do what they do. But no, that's amazing. I ain't gonna lie. We definitely manifesting. I've been had an arm. I'm like, man, because we eventually want to do like a live show. Right. Once we reach a certain number
for the love.
Yeah, we was on saying we gotta reach out to Devontae and we gotta do it there type shit.
Done deal.
That time come, we don't know if it was gonna be episode 25 or 50. But we was like, I know that I'm good with a live audience. You know what I'm saying?
You wanna do it before the year over? I put the pressure on y'all.
It's on me.
Because I know how to throw a party. It's like a party in my mind.
This the question. Do y'all feel like y'all can get 100 people to come hear y'all talk?
Easy.
We could.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the date? When y'all want to do it?
Because my whole thing is...
when y'all want to do it. Can you get 100 people? Can you get 100 people to come see you talk?
I could. I'm on some shit like me because look, I'm from that... I used to throw parties for real.
That's what I'm saying.
This is a party for me.
Come on, 100 people.
We just talking extra, and then now you're right though.
Can you get 100 people to pull up?
We could.
Can you get 100 people to pull up?
I promise you,
it's a done deal.
We could do it. We gonna set it up.
How soon y'all want to go?
I'm December, but I know it's probably
go December. Nah, December straight.
It's crazy because my mama 50th was in December, and I tried reaching out about that, and we found another space.
Okay.
On some shit. Hers on the second big party. I'm hosting it. Everybody ain't invited. But what I'm saying is, anytime around that time with it, I don't know if it can be before Christmas, a little bit before New Year's. It ain't really been no real good New Year's party in a minute. I don't know. It's really, we can do it though.
Man, let's call it out, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We might have to press that button in December.
Yeah, man. We might have because I'm gonna tell you, it don't take much for that spot to look good. You know what I'm saying? You have a little seated audience. Y'all talk about whatever, and it could be like a
little game night, little
recap,
game show.
Do a little recap. Hey, and then like you know what I'm saying, produce it a little bit, little recap of the year.
No, for sure.
You ever seen that thing on Twitter where Twitter be like January?
Yeah.
This happened.
Oh yeah.
February.
They got like a calendar.
It's like a calendar.
And all the crazy shit that happened.
But this happened. Montgomery happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
bro.
Real shit that was happening each month.
Listen, bro, do a calendar or something like that. Then have some funny shit going on. Bro, you ain't gotta be on that long. Record it and then kick it.
Facts. Free drinks, all types of shit. Cause I'm telling we still you know, we come from that show love era. That's what we represent. So we still showing love, but just in the IBR way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna buy out the bar for the people.
Easy. Yeah, we gonna put it together.
Come on.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to do it. That's what I'm saying.
That's an easy play.
Everything happened for a reason.
Easy play.
Like I said, we gonna talk about the dental shit after because, like I said, I gotta get serious. I feel like this because we know we hopping all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I like how you, like I said, I don't know. We kind of dabbed into our era. We came up in that social media, but it's like I said, I feel like 90s babies. Most of us. We had the streetlight rules. I know where I'm from. Like, you ain't home for the streetlights.
Yeah.
You know, you getting whooping. Then we got introduced to social media where it was just the MySpace, Facebook. And our generation, we've been in like contact with our same people. I ain't gonna lie, I've been on the same motherfuckers on social media since like 8th grade. In the sense.
Yeah, nah. Your Facebook friends.
Yeah, 8th, the 9th,
first
10th,
started.
you know what I'm saying? Since we've been there. Some been with you every step of the way of your life. You know, damn, they're just seeing you. I'm not one of. I think you got some of the friends you could just tell, like, okay, he was gonna handle the business. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying, or whatever that case may be. But I feel like we're the only generation where people have just been with us every step of the way. We was introduced to it and we thought it was just what it was. And I got a young dude, one of my young niggas, shout out to, Iverson. He was like, man, I noticed with y'all generation, like, folks be just trying to maintain that cool. He could have been talking about me or whatever the fuck it was, but no, he was just talking about, he was like, y'all just been cool for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, y'all, da-da-da. And, y'all been with each other from the college up to where y'all at now. And I feel like y'all trying to maintain it where the shit really don't matter, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody goes through, like I said, it's all mental. You know what I'm saying? I've been a victim of that. And I like how when you just you say tweets where you just be like, none of that shit matter. I know I always tell myself people not paying my bills. That's kind of what keeps me going. Like, they're not paying the bills and my shit's is hot. So
I'm good.
It doesn't really matter what the people think, except for people that I really love that's around me who supporting me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just want to kind of tap in about just the coolness and how it really doesn't matter. And just doing you. You know what I'm saying? Because in high school, like I said, we was in an era where niggas, you had to fight and just be tough. But at the same time, it's like, now it's just about shit. How can you get above? You know what I'm saying? Like, change your narrative.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
I know
I ain't really asked you a question.
No. I see where you're going though.
Yeah.
I think the craziest part to me is that, like, most of the time, everybody got different focuses in life, right? So majority of us, we all focused on financial shit, right? Because a lot of us don't come from shit.
Yeah.
So a lot of us is just trying to, like, make that financial step, right?
Yeah.
But what I realize is that shit, even when you hit that level, it's still another level. You know what I'm saying? So even if you getting money or you got money, but got money to who? The niggas that's broker than you?
Mm-hmm.
Or the niggas that's up here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real money. So it's just kind of like, it don't never stop on that capacity, but you can't have a high level view about that perspective until you do get money. So I'm saying? So, like, a lot of times what I've been realizing is a lot of people not in position to receive certain advice. And what that means is they got to first get out of survival mode, right? So, like, a lot of us, we just hustling day to day, check to check. Like, that's what we grew up in. We don't even know that we grew up in just tension.
Yeah.
So you check to check all the time. And I'm trying to give you some game about how to approach this play or how to get on something. But you in survival mode. You ain't in position to receive that. That don't mean that what I'm saying ain't valid, but you just ain't in position to receive that. Because a lot of times, what I used to get frustrated with was I had a lot of game to give to people, and I used to feel a certain way when they didn't follow my instructions. So I'm like, bro, I'm telling you what to do.
You ain't listening.
But I'm not taking into consideration where they at.
And kind of putting yourself in their shoes.
Yeah, of like really thinking like, nah, bro, really. Because one thing, he might say he's straight, but he really ain't straight. So he could be lying to me about where he at. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be half of it. Like, everybody swear they got it. And then, whoop. You know what I'm saying? That's just some other bullshit. But
no, for real.
That's what I kind of realized. Like, once a nigga get out of survival mode, a lot of times that means getting some money.
Yeah.
So they get out of survival mode, you can think a little bit more clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can stop making emotional decisions. You can stop really getting out here doing some nut ass shit, but it takes for you to get a little bit of money. And the thing about it is, whatever your moral compass is, that's your moral compass to get the money. But it comes down to, like, you need a little bit of, like, something to get you in clarity mode where you can think a little bit better. And then that allow you to make better decisions, you know what I'm saying, instead of crashing out.
Yeah.
So until somebody at that platform, a lot of this shit, I be like, you know what I'm saying? I hate to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you be seeing certain shit, like people that you went to school with, friends, man, like people
Niggas
just
going
crashing
outside
out.
every
Yeah,
day.
bro.
Yeah.
And you just be like, man, like, shit, I hate, you know what I'm saying? I hate to see that shit, you know?
That's real. I hate to cut you off, but one of my biggest pet peeves is motherfucking niggas on social media acting like getting that first 100K was so easy, or everybody got 100K or plus.
Yeah.
That shit pisses me off because I'm like, why niggas acting like that 100K was so easy to get? It's not easy to get. That first one, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, niggas been climbing for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? And I let social media say everybody got 100K. I remember niggas saying 100K the new 10K. I'm like, damn. In my mind, I'm like, yo, niggas is really eating. But that's just something I had to get out of my chest because this shit really bothers me when I used to see people just acting like that shit easy. Because if it was easy, first off, I feel like if you got 100K fast, you're not gonna maintain it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But then if you do climb to get your shit, like really work and grind for it, you understand like, nigga, that shit not easy. And then when you get it, then you realize it ain't really no money to it because it's so much out here. You got niggas wearing that on their wrist.
Come on.
So
man.
that be fucking you up too.
Watch this. Yeah, watch it. Then it also depends on how you got the 100K, right?
Yeah.
So you could have got the 100K on some other shit. You could have got the 100K W2. Well, 100K W2, well, they gonna take 32% taxes out of that. So that's really 70K. You bust that down for 12 months. That's less than about five. That's about 5 bands a month.
Man.
Shit, 5 bands a month, real. 2 bands. Just say you stay in a Buckhead, 2 bands for rent. You got 3 left, 1,000 for your car note and insurance. You got 2 left. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, you ain't even ate yet. You know what I'm saying?
And if you stand in the lane, you gotta be disciplined because it's something to do every day.
Something to do every day. You might save 1,000 to 1,500. 1,000 to 500 a month, maybe,
maybe.
And that's you making 100.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I'm saying. That
you know what I'm
saying?
Out. Like that's you making 100 with your own spot. That's why I'm just like, it's just different now.
Yeah, it's
you feel
different.
me? Like
it's definitely different.
But the thing about it is, we in a position now where, on top of it, everybody taxing. It's inflation. $22 for a Don Julio and pineapple.
At the stop.
It's crazy.
22.
For one.
Come on, bro.
For a single.
Come on, bro. The bottle 44.
Yeah.
Nah.
The bottle 50. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? The store. That's what I'm saying. It's that type of nut shit going on.
Shit serious.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, old lady, I ran into Kroger the other day. I couldn't get back stealing. Start back.
We need a farm, bro.
Just don't shoplift in Walmart,
yeah, bro.
We need a farm, dog.
Yeah.
Black people.
Cause start growing your own food, man.
Just on some calm shit, like a little farm, like at least fruits and vegetables.
Fruits,
like
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even them to have our own chickens over there.
I was gonna say little chickens and eggs,
bro. Yeah,
that you knew what you fed them.
But how much you did a farm that's gonna run you about an M.
Yeah, we gonna need the land.
It ain't gonna cost no M. You gotta
maintain it. You gotta.
It ain't gonna cost no M, bro. It just depends on where you at. But
you gotta buy the land.
Let me ask you this though: while we on the subject, do you feel like with the way shit going with inflation, how you feel about niggas moving out of the country?
That's what I'm on.
You going to Africa or you going to Thailand?
Nah, I'm thinking about. I'm probably gonna go to Europe. But I'm gonna be able to fly to those countries. Thailand is the play. I just went to Thailand in April.
You killed it.
Thailand.
One thing about you and your IG stories, this nigga, you're on a different level with this shit, with the angles, the view. I'm like, yo,
bro,
I'll be rooting.
Thailand nuts, bro. And Thailand, the dirt.
Yeah.
Bro, I was over there 2 weeks. No, I mean, this is not.
You really taking trips? Like you really there for a minute? You're not on that 3-4 day turnaround.
Nah, I had to be there. Thailand, I was there for 2 weeks. This don't include like rooms and shit, and flight. But when it came to food and activities, I was there for 2 weeks. I spent $600
for 2 weeks.
And I'm eating
great.
Three apps, 2 entrees, multiple drinks,
and you tour siding.
It's the dirt, bro.
All together. Your trip, how much was that worth?
So the flights was like $1,500.
That'd be the most expensive.
Yeah. So the flights was like, well, I'm gonna say just for me. So just for me, $1,500 for the flight. Rooms was probably like another like $1,200.
For 2 weeks though.
Yeah.
Nice shit.
Yeah. Intercontinental out there. Ooh. Intercontinental out there was like $150 a night type shit. Yeah, it was nuts, bro.
Crazy,
yeah, bro.
Though.
Nice, bro. Nice, bro.
Crazy, though.
Yeah, all in probably like, for me, probably like $3K.
That's what?
3,500.
But no, look, you a fly nigga. I know you went. See me, I be counting shopping part of my trip. I'm like,
I mean the Casablanca.
Yeah. That shit gonna add up.
That shit add up. Man.
It don't be necessary.
It don't be necessary. But you be like, I had to go Casa.
You going silk crazy though.
Go Casa. You know what I'm saying? I had silks all summer.
You killed it though.
What were you talking about before? We were talking about going
out of the country.
Europe.
You said Europe.
Bro. Yeah, I'm with that, bro. And truthfully, I would want to like raise some kids out there. Like ideally, let me tell you my ideal life. My ideal life is work in the States, these 2 ways: either work in the States for 3 months, then go another country for a month. Work in the States for 3 months, another country. You know what I'm saying? That's how my year want to run.
Yeah.
Or 3 weeks, another country for a week.
Yeah.
3 weeks, another country for a week type shit. But I want to live in like Europe somewhere for sure, bro. Like, I got
what part of Europe? Like, you just
Barcelona.
Yeah.
It's calm. I want to be able to, because I can't speak no other languages and shit.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that one.
I went to one trip on London. These niggas just swear I love white women. That shit lame as fuck. Like, I mean, I had fun. They fuck with you out there.
Oh, yeah.
They love
Facts.
niggas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's crazy because I had it down like, what's one of your favorite places to travel? Because I know you like to move around.
Favorite place for sure. It's probably Spain.
Man, you said Barcelona.
Barcelona,
Spain,
Madrid. I did Ibiza crazy.
I ain't been there.
But just on some vibes. Or I mean, Morocco tough. If you like Middle Eastern type shit, man, Morocco is fire.
You went to what was that? Saudi? Or where was that? Dubai?
Oh, I did Dubai. Dubai straight. Dubai a little overrated to me.
Overrated.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah, Dubai a little over, but Dubai the vibes though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Sus going to Dubai this weekend.
Yeah, nah, it's kind of tough though.
They locking niggas up for breathing wrong.
Yeah.
True.
You
can't do it.
I don't want to. I'm scared. You gotta move right. Yeah.
Bro, I was supposed to skydive over there.
Yeah.
And it was on my birthday a couple years ago. I was gonna skydive, and the day of that morning, they was like, we not sure if we could do it because it's like a sandstorm. I was like, it's over with.
A sandstorm.
I'm sure. You ain't sure. I'm sure.
Oh, God.
I know we not doing that shit. Hell no, I ain't going up there.
I don't have no hopes of going to Dubai.
I want to go just see that John, bro.
Still go see it though?
You gotta see the desert
They just locked up that
bro.
girl for 1 year for touching the airport nigga arm.
Yeah, she went over there for a surgery too.
Yeah.
You gotta be calm, bro. She probably was chilling.
That's a tough
She
way.
always
That's a
on
tough way.
I heard you can't be drinking.
Can't smoke over there.
Oh yeah, nah.
You can only drink in the clubs.
Yeah, exactly. No liquor stores.
There's no liquor stores.
No outside intoxication.
Nah, not well. I mean, probably they got One Oak out there though. They got vibes out there.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
But
it ain't like you can't go to the liquor store or no shit like that.
Okay.
And no smoking out that bit.
No smoking, but also Dubai really ain't like you can do Dubai and not spend the bag.
I believe it.
Yeah, you ain't really gotta go. Granted, if you want to do the towel and
they got shopping and shit
and all that type shit. Yeah, they got shopping and shit. You can do that if you want to do that, but shit, they got like some
calm
vibes, bro. You ain't really got to get taxed.
I'm excited. Like you said, So's going out there like tomorrow. Every time my friends be like, we going somewhere, I'm like the friend that's, if I see something news-wise, I kind of instill fear in niggas. Like, you see they locking up niggas. You better keep your head straight, boy, because I know how you get. They like, you got me scared to go. But I just like doing that to niggas before they get on a trip. I wouldn't say, I had this little option game before we got up out of here.
Let's do that.
On some shit like, we kind of just playing with it. It was like, who more impactful or ignorant. Like I said, it's called IBI, ignorant. Intellectual but ignorant. And it's just like, who would you choose in your like
who more impactful? That's the question?
Well, no, just like who would I just say
like
ignorant.
Either or type shit.
Either or type
okay,
shit. Like, who you would choose?
I got you.
It's just real simple. We go down the line. Gucci or Jeezy?
I'm gonna go Jeezy.
Damn.
Real nigga.
I'm gonna go Jeezy. Let me tell you why. The first album I ever bought was Thug Motivation 101.
You know something.
That's real.
And that's a top 5 album all time for me. For me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got albums that they rock with. That's a top 5 album all time. I remember where I was in the 8th grade.
Why you ain't put this in your boy? He like Gucci fanatic.
I know. I understand Gucci. I understand that movement too. But like,
impactful.
It was, bro. I used to tell. I'm like, that album.
Serious.
Come on, bro.
That
like
intro with the
bar for bar, track for track. That album crazy.
You can't beat that in
album,
the verses.
Bro, listen, you remember when we was in school, bro, you could not wear the snowman t-shirt.
That shit was serious.
You was getting suspended. Yeah. Like, it was just like that was a whole movement. Like that snowman movement.
That shit went crazy.
Nah,
Gucci
bro.
could never have that.
That's the only reason why
I was never fucking with that movement.
No. I'm just saying that was a crazy era though.
No, it was.
That t-shirt.
That was just one of them cause that was the first album I bought with my own money.
Yeah.
I remember that joint.
Damn,
You're gonna never forget that.
I just couldn't forget that one.
My first one was J. Cole.
Mine was Cole too, yeah.
For real?
First one.
We both went to the store together to get that bitch.
What?
His first album when he dropped it.
Bro, watch this. Speaking of J. Cole, I remember freshman year, Friday Night Lights came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, that should have been the album.
Nah, I wish I could listen to that bitch to this day.
That's a top 5 album for me. I call that an album. I don't give nobody say.
For sure.
Man, that shit came out. I was like, who the fuck? That was the first time I heard J. Cole.
Oh, you weren't on Cole yet.
I wasn't on him yet. And then I was like, then I had to go back. Come up, warm up, all that shit. I was like, man, who the fuck is
this? This nigga is crazy. No, you know what's all right, because we got to keep going on this, but I know I feel like this is, we're going to meet Cole one day, but I feel like you're like the closest I'm going to get to Cole.
Nah, bro, you going to get Cole.
Let me tell you, because I got friends who met with Cole. They like, man, dog, real nigga, man, you would fuck with him. That's how I feel about Dr. Dre. I'm like, nigga, I met Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga is a real nigga. J. Cole, real nigga.
God, yeah.
But people tell you that a lot.
Bro, what, bro? And the thing is funny because, you know, I'm coming in and being in the office and shit, you get all type of shit. Motherfuckers be like, you the doctor? Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I am. You know what I'm saying? You want your shit fixed or not, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Really,
like, it's crazy because, like, it's like a culture shock. You know what I'm saying? Because I be thinking about, like, first of all, a black doctor is one.
Yeah.
A black doctor with freeform dreads.
Nigga 6'3".
Who's 6'3".
From the east side.
Yeah, like, and you know what I'm saying? He got some Travis Scott's on. You like, man,
this nigga is hip.
Who is this? You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just a lot. Like, it's just a lot to deal with. Like at one time, so I like to come in calm.
Hell
and you know, most of I'm out further. I'm out in Villa Rica. I'm a little further out. So like, a lot of my patients is white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like they never seen it. They never seen it.
They fuck them up. You know, I mean, I feel like you don't hate people saying that you look like this.
Oh, nah, like people be, bro, sometimes be like, you know, man, Doc, you look so young.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yeah, today my first day. I put that pressure on it, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they fuck you. Yeah, I mean, I took it as a compliment though, bro. Because, you know, like I said, it's just like, you know, and then sometimes you might get a older black lady, right? Yeah. And she like, man, I want to take a picture with you. Or they be like, you know, the most common comment is, I know your parents proud. You know what I'm saying? They come in there quick. Hey,
real talk.
Hey, you black dude, look at me. I'm about to take out the tubers. And he be like, man, brother, I just want to say, man, I'm proud. I be like, man, appreciate it, gang.
Feel good, though.
Appreciate it, gang. Appreciate it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to say, because when people tell me who I look like, I get offended.
Who you look like?
Man,
I would John your ass.
No, this is who I get the most.
Like Sweet Tooth.
No, this is who that?
That nigga who look like Nick Cannon from Roll Bounce.
Your ass look like that nigga look like he like the nigga that played for the Clippers. Shamit.
Landry Shamit.
No. Who he look like for real though?
No, I'm about to tell you. I'm gonna tell you who the white man say I look like. And I can be at the Braves game, and a girl in the public she's like, "Do people tell you? People tell you that you look like Luda?" I get
like Luda.
Oh, damn. Low key.
I get mad.
Low key.
I get real mad when they bring up that Luda shit. I ain't gonna lie. It be Luda or Denzel.
The nigga said Denzel.
It be one of them two. But
Luda for sure.
I get Luda a lot, and that shit blows me. All right, but speaking of Luda, T.I. or Luda?
T.I.
Good one.
Easy.
Outkast or Jackson 5?
Outkast. Easy,
Rest in peace, Mike.
Yeah.
Future or Thug?
That's tough, bro.
That is tough.
That's tough, man. Because I don't know if you was around when I came from nothing. I came from nothing too.
Oh, Thug, early
Come
Thug?
on, man. That early Thug was tough, bro.
What?
But I gotta go Future. You gotta be better.
For real, 1,000 and up.
Only reason why I did the dramatic shit is because Thug in jail right now.
Yeah.
But
For real.
we gotta be real. That nigga Future ridiculous.
Nah,
he's the one.
That new shit.
It ain't a lot of niggas fucking with Future.
The new shit. Come on, man. The new shit was
Scooter. He's on a cold run himself.
Nah, he is.
I can't wait till the him and Metro shit drop. Like,
Man.
We need it ASAP.
He on a cold run
my
because
God.
I feel like that 7-1, that last album, that's like his top 3.
Oh, for real? What was it called?
That was the 7-1. No, Never Liked You.
Yeah, I Never Liked You.
That's a great album.
What would you? What's his best album to you? You think that's the best album?
I think his best album, in my opinion, because everybody got their own option with him because he got so many
joints.
My top 3 is Dirty Sprite 2, just because it was like impactful.
A joint, yeah.
I'm gonna go Hendrix. Then I'm gonna go I Never Liked You.
Hendrix definitely hard as fuck.
They're my top 3.
They're so hard.
I had to think about it like hard the other day.
Hendrix so hard, dog.
They're my top 3,
bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Tough, bro.
I was gonna say, okay, Tupac or DMX?
I'm gonna go Tupac. I like Pac. DMX was tough too. It was crazy is randomly before DMX died, he was spending a lot of time in Nashville.
For real.
So a lot of my homies, JG, Gaither, all them they was kicking it with him tough on some random. I'm like, I don't know what is he doing in Nashville, bro.
Damn.
But he was out there posted a lot, man. So a lot of my cousins and everybody, like that last maybe a year or 2 before he died, they was all with him all the time, bro. He was in Nashville randomly all the time,
That's
bro.
crazy. I
love hearing about DMX stories.
DMX tough, bro.
Yeah, them shit's hard. All right, Cole or Kendrick?
Cole all day.
Cold world.
So let me tell you this. Kendrick tough, but I just felt like his subject matter, you know what I'm saying?
Relatable.
Yeah, us. Everybody he ain't cutting through to everybody. Yeah. And I think that's the only thing that throw it off. But if you keep listening, he's saying some shit. You know what I'm saying?
He's saying some shit.
He's saying a lot of shit, bro. And it just be I think it's just interesting that he's saying that much shit from where he's from. That's the part that be getting me. It's this is nigga. You know what I'm saying? You see the origin of where he coming from and the intellect. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no college nigga. This just a nigga who's just Compton. See the world from Compton. And he's scripting these lines and so poetically, and that shit just crazy to me, bro. That's why I'm like
that battle. Because I ain't gonna lie. See, I was on that. It was a point when it was Dom and Kendrick. You remember when we was that era when Dom first came and it was Kendrick.
Section 80 and all that.
We was on the Dom side and I'm telling niggas no, y'all ain't hearing
Get home
Dom.
safely.
Platinum shit.
All
that shit.
Yeah, nuts.
We was with Dom and then, but with Cole, like you said, I think it could be an East Coast thing, but Cole, see, he was a hooper. He talking chicks.
He's definitely more relatable.
That's where I feel like,
and you can hear every word. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no confusion on what he said.
I know Kendrick, that gang banging West Coast, everybody can relate to, even though it ain't all he talk about, but a lot of his substance, who he is, a lot of that shit is, that Crip shit, that gang banging, that whatever that shit he talking about.
Shit like that. Hove or Lil Wayne?
Hove all day,
easy.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? But
not, I'm not talking ending Lil Wayne. I'm talking about prime Lil Wayne when we was in that.
Yeah. So prime Lil Wayne, you gotta go prime Lil Wayne.
Gotta go. Yeah. I'm talking about prime Lil Wayne's our high school.
Lil Wayne is drought 3. Drought 3, no ceilings.
Yeah.
It's just, bro, that run right there
was crazy.
Unprecedented.
That's why I feel like it put him near the top.
Unprecedented. So when people be talking about top rappers, I always say Hove, then Wayne. A lot of people they put Kendrick, they put Drake and all that.
Hove and Wayne.
Hove, then Wayne for me. And then, I haven't really been able to just catch the Nas wave like that. I ain't gonna lie. I like him.
I like him.
No, it's hard.
I like him.
Yeah.
He kind of like a Kendrick.
Yeah, it's like the way he be on the beat though. It's like he just talking. I can't really explain it. That's always how I used to feel about G Herbo. Was just he everywhere but on the beat.
Herbo hard.
But Herbo hard. Herbo growing on me. The 25 album, he grew on me. But I'm saying before that, I used to be you
got a good ear, so I'm gonna tell you, you can't go to 25. You gotta go to PTSD.
Oh no, I like PTSD.
PTSD got me in. It made me be like,
nah.
Good.
And the thing about it was, I always give everybody, all these artists, I give everybody a listen.
That's good. Yeah.
But so my whole thing is, if I'm gonna download it to my Apple Music, to my library. Yeah. So I give you I'll listen. But if I ain't downloaded, then it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing.
We almost done. Martin and Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, bro.
Damn.
Underrated, bro. Jamie Foxx was funnier than Martin, bro.
You tripping.
Y'all tripping, bro.
You know how
y'all tripping,
I just saw an argument that's gonna kill this.
Y'all tripping.
Jamie was Jamie, right? If Jamie wasn't on that show, Lil Niecy and them wouldn't survive without Jamie.
Facts.
Braxton was funny in a sense.
No. But that's what I'm saying. But that's how talented Jamie was.
You right.
That's how there were other people on Martin show that made Martin show fire.
That's what I was saying.
But Jamie was just a one-man band. And that nigga was funny to me. Like, I just looked at, so let me tell you this. I just watched Jamie more than I watched Martin. Used to be on all the time.
Yeah.
So when Jamie came, I'm like, bro, this is a breath of fresh air. And the shit was better to me. To me.
I can see that.
Jamie.
I kind of, Martin, you know, it was kind of shot in Detroit. So I was kind of biased with that. You know, he was like, Detroit, what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was my little thing with it. Whatever. Will Smith or Denzel?
I'm going Denzel.
As far as just acting movies.
Yeah, Denzel just ain't going. Like, I think like he always get the best roles too. Will Smith done had some great roles too, but Denzel always get the real nigga roles.
Yeah.
Like, I done went through
the American Gangsters.
Yeah, come on, man.
That
like,
shit is a classic.
that's a tough
Training
role.
Day, Lonzo.
No, facts.
Like, he got his catalog ridiculous.
I ain't gonna lie,
It ain't too many niggas.
The last Equalizer was weak.
For real?
I ain't even seen that bitch.
I ain't gonna tell you what happened. That shit, I mean, the first two.
First two was cool.
I ain't even think they needed to do a 3.
But this Denzel.
No, they needed to do
though.
a 3 because it was Denzel. But then it was just like,
what, Denzel about 70?
Denzel old, bro.
but he moving. He's still moving like Jason shot him on that motherfucker. Like, he's still moving. You know what I'm saying?
Denzel about 70 cleaning up. He go, hey, look, and the thing about it was, I was talking to my pop, I was like, man, this man ain't gonna never retire. My pops was like, nigga, is Robert De Niro tired, nigga?
Nah,
Al Pacino talent?
That's crazy because that's next on my list. Al Pacino or Robert?
Al Pacino, bro.
Pacino,
I literally just watched Scarface on Netflix yesterday. I just had to, just to bring me back. He said a bar too. First bar, he said, rule number one. Never underestimate another man's greed.
Don't underestimate. When he was taking a white man girl.
Other guy's greed.
Bro, I always watch some old movies because I ain't looking, I seen the movie hella times, but I be watching movies now for a bar.
Yeah.
Man.
I be listening, I be like, them old classics, I be like, you know what? It's gonna be a bar in here.
Find
and he said, rule number one, never underestimate another man's greed. And I said, that was it. Cut the movie off. Cut the movie off. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I get that same, that's how you know he a great actor. I get that same feeling with Hove albums.
Oh,
like
every time.
You go back to a Reasonable Doubt track, you be like, what the fuck? This nigga was talking about this shit then that I'm learning now. That shit be blown. That's how I know he the greatest. Thanks. But then, are you a Godfather person?
I'm not a Godfather.
See?
I'm talking about the movie?
Yeah.
I just got on it.
So I'm putting
Godfather 2. Come on, bro.
I'm putting you down, though. But you gonna keep watching and catching ball.
No, I know.
When
Listen,
you keep going back,
this.
You're gonna keep catching shit.
Funny as hell. So the first time I saw Godfather 2 was on a flight, Delta. Delta had Godfather 2 on the joint.
Yeah, on this shit.
Ran it. I
watch
was
it every
like,
time.
oh, this crazy.
Yeah. No, this shit is crazy.
Oh, it's crazy.
You see, you know, that was the first film that Al Pacino and Robert De Niro was both in it for the first time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then that's why I started realizing, I'm like, yo, these niggas, they playing all the classic joints. Like, the classic, like, these are them niggas.
The cult fan base is, because...
Oh, for sure.
Well, I'm kind of late to Heat. A movie that they...
Yeah. That was De Niro. Yeah, De Niro.
I just caught on the Heat. I'm like, man, I didn't watch that bitch again. I'm like, this shit is amazing. Like,
I didn't seen that bitch.
Man, that movie
bro,
so
and
good,
it's like,
bro.
it's then to the point where they in all the joints so much that it's like, because even like the newest one, The Irishman, you saw that one?
Yeah.
That's
I gotta watch it again, though.
Yeah, but De Niro in that one. It's almost like they got knighted by the mob. Like, y'all that can do this.
Because Godfather was the first movie that kind of like put you in that world. Like, it showed you about the
bro, I mean, perfectly scripted, bro. You look at that guy, you be like, I was really thinking like that.
That early, and then the cinema, like the picture of it, when it made,
crazy.
But that's the best movie. I say, because I know people be like, it's slow. You get past that first 40 minutes, it goes down.
Yeah,
first Godfather.
First Godfather. Godfather 2 crazy though.
A lot of people like Godfather 2. I like Godfather 1 more because, you know, the Godfather, the dude, I forgot his real name.
When he go back home?
Yeah, the old head, the real
yeah.
I love his accent, how he be, but
it's,
you know, he taught Al Pacino. Vito Corleone. He taught dog how to act. Like, he basically was coaching Al Pacino, like, this how you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? He's a real Godfather. Like, I love that movie. I ain't gonna lie. I got the book right here. I love Godfather. And this the last one. Leonardo or Mark Wahlberg? I know you kind of got your Boston.
Yeah,
ties.
man.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Leonardo, bro. I fuck with Wolf of Wall Street.
Leo got some classic.
Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah. That's a classic for me too. Yeah.
I like Mark.
Mark tough too.
Mark tough to me.
Yeah,
He seemed like a real
Mark,
nigga.
Mark got a.
Mark real nigga.
This is one joint I like. He got
like he
called,
say nigga.
Shooter. It's called Shooter. You ever seen that one?
I seen Shooter.
Shooter was good. And Mark got a cool story too. Like in Boston, the way he moved, they moved
like the mob.
Yeah. They got him stamped out there. You know, that's how that Boston shit go. Like it was a real like the Irish mob versus, you know what I'm saying, Italian mob. And like when I was living out there, it's still like mob presence.
You get that vibe. I heard it's very political.
It's an area called the North End, and allegedly they say people still got to pay them fees.
Damn.
Somebody walking through there collecting.
I wonder, is that where dog from? They made a movie about him. Johnny Depp played him. I forgot the name of it, but
I know you're talking.
He was like wanted for a bunch of years, and then they got the
Whitey. Probably. It was going down out there.
Yeah, they wasn't playing in Boston, and like I got folks from out there. They be telling that shit is still like very political. Money matters. Shit like just anywhere, but there it really like.
You getting
some shit tied up.
And I'm talking about old real estate. Boy, they killing out there, bro.
Damn.
Shout out to my Boston folks, man. I love them. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my girls.
Beantown.
Yeah, I want to say shit, man. This is probably one of my favorite episodes so far. Like I said, I appreciate you coming on here, bro. Especially with your schedule, what you got doing. I appreciate you giving game, coming on here and just seeing the direction where we're trying to go. I always listen to your advice that you just be throwing out there about the consistency part, just pushing through. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we just want to thank you for coming on here.
Yes, sir.
And like, if you're listening, I want you to subscribe. But also, do you have any shout outs you want to give out? Anybody?
Man, I shout out to all the hustlers, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, keep going. At the end of the day, that's all it's about. You know what I mean? This whole shit. Don't nobody got the answers but you. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times we look outside of ourselves for everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you need is within you. You feel me? So I think just spending more time with yourself to get them answers. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta let that little voice in your head, it gotta get a little bit more clearer. You feel me? And that come from spending time by yourself. So it ain't about isolation. It's more so about solitude. You know what I'm saying? So getting in a spot where you can hear that self and then trusting yourself. At the end of the day, if you ain't living on your own terms and actually listening to what you want to do and you living by other people, you ain't gonna never get the actual result that you really want. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, my whole thing is try to let that voice that you hear, like your own vision, it ain't gonna never lie. So you might have to go that direction. You might take an L, you know what I'm saying? But you needed to take that L to get to that next play. You feel me? So I just want people to understand that, like, just trust yourself. Like, don't put trust in nobody else but yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then let everything play out how it is, bro. That's it.
Man, and so I ain't gonna lie, you the type of nigga, like, you got bars for days and jewels. And we gonna end it. But I wanted to say, like, if people thought how you think, the nigga and everybody be like, we need a podcast. Nigga be like, person like you, I'm not surprised you don't have one because you got so much game to give. And it probably didn't cross your mind like, I could do it, but your schedule and what you doing in life,
man.
It just might not be the
I'm gonna try to do something though. Like I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do to give.
Yeah.
Because I be having so much, bro. I can go down I gotta go on tangents for days.
Yeah.
But I just like I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something though. You know what I'm saying?
Impactful.
Yeah. Just to kind of like, because the thing about it is I ain't trying to preach. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to really tell nobody what to do. Because who the fuck am I? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like I can help niggas through certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can give you a perspective. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's all about you though. You know what I'm saying? This shit is, life is a single player game. And I don't give a fuck. Nobody talking about it. You got people involved with you, but nobody know what the fuck going on in your head. So life is a single player game. Focus on what the fuck you got going on. Navigate through that shit your damn self. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about all the shit your parents tried to get you to do that you was just like, man, I ain't fucking with it today. You know what I'm saying? Because you your own person. So everybody got to figure out ways to cultivate their mind to get to what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's just committing to the actual vision. But I think the biggest thing is you just really can't listen to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like you could take feedback, but don't take no advice. You know what I'm saying? Like you can let a nigga like put you like, I'm going this route. What you think about this, whatever, but like, don't just go, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Like, because that's the only way you're gonna really get it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna. So that's my thing. But I'm gonna definitely come up with something. you know.
Yeah, and we gonna collab and do it. We got, like I said, we just getting started. You know what I'm saying? We in our 30s. We finna be buying all the watches, doing all that. If you're listening, I'm telling you, it's finna go down.
Quick.
It's right there. Well, you gonna say anything, bro?
Shout out. Of course, my boy coming on, man. Y'all check out Garage on Huff if you ain't already.
Yeah.
They be having some dope events, man. They got a newsletter. Y'all sign up for the newsletter, man. Them folks got yoga, some
free
more
yoga on Wednesday.
They got shit going on for the community. Shout out my boy.
The location area again.
It's right off in West Midtown, so right by Putt Shack, right by
right in the heart.
Holiday Bar.
Off North Side Drive.
Yep, right in the middle of everything.
And like you said, get that shit, the hygiene together, all types of shit. You need to get a color brother like this. To trust, that's who I'm fucking with. I ain't gonna. I never trust nobody, and I put my trust in, bro.
I can't wait till my boy get back this side.
Man.
It's on, bro.
Nah, we up.
And I definitely gotta say, man, free my boy. Well, not my boy. Free Tax Stone.
Free Tax.
He planted this seed and made me wanna do this thing. His day coming. Fuck the rest. Thank you for listening. Man. Subscribe, do all that, and we appreciate you.
No, I never stress in the booth. They feel the pressure. Me, I feel like I just left them a masseuse. Effortless. How I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper neck in the...